This is right here on PM News on this fantastic and fabulous Friday afternoon. Good afternoon to you. Many metal and engineering companies are still licking their wounds after the recent strike in the sector. The Steel and Engineering Industries Federation of Southern Africa says the sector is still counting the cost of the month-long strike, and SEIFSA has also expressed concern about the slow pace of re-industrialisation in the country.
Taking stock after a bruising year, SEIFSA says 6 billion rand in production was lost during the metal workers' strike in July. It adds that the impact on exports and confidence continues to be felt. Competition from cheap imports is not helping prospects for the sector. Manufacturing's contribution to the economy now sits at around 11%, down from around 20% in the early 90s.
There's still a level of disindustrialization that happens within South Africa. The manufacturing capacity is not growing as it should, and we are worried about the level of competitiveness, with respect to some of the imports that are coming into the country, because there's some research that shows that the imports that come here, some of them are actually subsidized, to reach our shores here. So there's a great need to defend the market share and to make sure that as companies we are internationally competitive.
Political analyst Aubrey Machiki wants SEIFSA not to expect absolute peace and stability in the sector after concluding a 3-year wage agreement with NUMSA a few months ago. He says there's still a huge trust gap between labor, government and business, which could further fuel the current confidence crisis if the economy continues to deteriorate.
What has become even more problematic is that this trust deficit is beginning to give way to a crisis of legitimacy. And it manifests itself in part through a refusal by business, because of a lack of confidence in the ANC government, to invest the billions that are sitting on the balance sheets of South African corporates in our economy to create conditions for job creation.
SEIFSA says it welcomes next month's Labour Relations Indaba to be convened by Deputy President Cyril Ramaphosa. He says it hopes the Indaba will clarify rules of engagement on future negotiations and wage subsidies. Liuta Motlogelwa, SABC News, Johannesburg.